You're listening to the audio production of Counting Backwards, a novel by Jacqueline Friedland. Published by Harper Muse and performed by Carolyn, Jania, and Amanda Stribling. Dedicated to all the women who are fighters. 1. Jessa. January 2022. If he caught me in the act, he'd be furious. I grabbed the white cardboard box off the bathroom counter and started tearing it into penny-sized pieces. I made sure to render each piece small enough that the picture of the baby on the packaging would be impossible to make out. After I'd created a small pile of fragments on the marble countertop, I wiped the whole mess into the shopping bag from the pharmacy, tied the handles into a tight knot, and tossed the bag into the trash. The test stick was resting between the double sinks. Behind it, a glass bottle holding a bouquet of skinny reeds emitted a pungent citrus scent. The air freshener had been a holiday gift from my friend Tate, but now the cloying notes of grapefruit were nearly turning my stomach. Maybe it was a sign. Less than 2 minutes had elapsed so far. I stared at the strip of paper inside the little testing window, bending closer as it gradually became saturated. The control line had already begun to appear, faintly at first, but then stronger, a pink promise that this test was functional. I stared so intently at the test that my vision began to blur, the one pink line morphing into a wavy haze of nothingness. If I focused hard enough, could I see just what I wanted to see? At the sounds of movement on the other side of the closed door, I flinched. Vance was waking up and beginning his day. The timer on my phone showed another 2 minutes and 15 seconds before the test would be finished. "Jess?" Vance called from outside the door, his deep voice still thick with sleep. His footsteps came closer, and he jiggled the locked doorknob. "Can I come in?" My eyes shot back to the test. Yeah. 1 sec." I grabbed the stick and stashed it in the cabinet below my sink. Tossing a few tissues into the trash to bury the pharmacy bag, I gave the toilet a quick flush for good measure and then opened the door. Vance waited at the threshold with bleary eyes and a dark shadow of stubble blanketing his wide jaw. The old Tufts University t-shirt he'd slept in stretched against the muscles of his chest, and his olive-toned legs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?